afternoon everyone and welcome to the Resilience Revolution Roundup. I'm Danielle.
And I'm Craig. Here's today's headlines. The young people of the Resilience Revolution get to meet royalty.
We go to Sam, who attended the Magic Convention at the Winter Gardens. We speak to the woman who translated the Resilience Framework into Polish for everybody to use.
We get to meet Brian Rose, a world famous boxer from Blackpool, and find out how a young person from Headstart has been doing in his gym. You'll get to meet Patrick, the man with the most resilient chickens in the world.
And we will go live to Blackpool Tower to see Tom with the weather.
But first on the news.
So Kieran, I've heard you went to London. That must have been amazing. How does it feel like to present in front of 250 people, including the Duchess of Cambridge?
It was really nerve-wracking, but I'm really glad I did it. It was a really good experience. I'm glad I pulled up the courage to be able to go.
So, did you have any comments for the Resilience Revolution?
Yes, he said our presentation was really good and that she hopes the programme can continue going on, because what we're doing is making a change around Blackpool.
What was the day like as a whole for you?
It was really tiring, but it was really good and I hope I can do more things like that in the future. I think I did alright. I've been told I've done fine, and some guy told me I should be a comedian. That's good. So yeah, but if you have an opportunity, go for it.
So wow, it must have been an amazing experience. Thanks for coming and we'll hope to see you again soon.
Thanks for inviting me.
I'm here with Laura. How are you today?
I'm well, thank you.
So what inspired you to translate the framework into Polish?
So, I was asked to support a Polish young person in school. This was because he knew very little English and was struggling to how to communicate with his peers. After leaving the first session with the young person, I had the idea that I should translate our framework into Polish. I decided to do this because I wanted the Polish community to fully understand what the Resilience Revolution is, so everyone can get involved. For the young person, he would be able to follow session plans more easily, keep up with his peers during sessions, feel a sense of belonging knowing he could understand, as well as helping him develop his English more by being able to refer to both versions of the framework.
That's really interesting. So what inspired you to translate the framework into Polish?
Polish is the second most commonly spoken language in Blackpool, and now that the Polish version of the framework has been put on all the Headstart social media and the Boing Boing website, I hope that it will encourage more of the Polish community to access it, join the Resilience Revolution, and most importantly become more resilient themselves.
Everyone on the team is immensely proud of you and what you've done. How do you feel about it?
I never once thought that doing this little thing would become such a big thing. The feedback has been amazing and it makes me feel really proud of myself.
So, Laura, what's next?
We are hoping that in the next couple of weeks we will be able to get an interview with the young person and the teacher to get some feedback and find out how the Polish framework has helped him.
And finally, is there anything you would like to say to everyone watching?
Przyłączcie do naszej rewolucji i wzmacniajcie siłę ducha razem z nami.
That sounds amazing, Laura, and thank you to Ellie for covering the story. Laura, you must be so proud of yourself.
Oh, this is Justine, guys. A resilient story from a young man called Harrison. Over to you, Harrison.
Hi, my name is Harrison Craig and I'm part of the Headstart Resilience Revolution. Before I joined Headstart, I did the same thing over and over again. But when I joined Headstart, there was plenty for me to do, like meet new people, act in an advert, or have a job behind the scene of the Headstart news programme. Here is a resilience framework. Being involved in all this has massively grown my confidence into acting. If you can accomplish at least one of these categories, then you know you've done something great in your life. Well, that's all I have to say for you now, and don't forget about Headstart, but more importantly, don't forget about the amazing person you are. Thank you.
Wow, what an amazing story from Harrison. Now on to the sports story with Joanne.
Thanks, Danielle. So over the past couple of months, a young person involved with Headstart has been training at former British boxing champion Brian Rose's gym in Blackpool. He's been coming to the gym for a while now to exercise, foster an interest and have some fun. Here's a quick update on the fantastic progress of this young man. See if you can spot the resilient moves.
Hi Brian, thanks for meeting with us. How do you think Cody's getting on?
Cody,
I mean, you know, when Cody came, he came with you and he was a little bit shy and a little bit in himself a little bit. So, I mean, over the last few weeks, few months, he's really come out of his shell and not only improving in terms of his boxing skills, but he's becoming more confident. And for me, a lad like him, that's what a lad like him needs. You know, it's not just about the boxing and even having a fight, you know, having a boxing match, he doesn't even need to do that. I'd like to think it's teaching him discipline and it's helped him come out of the shell a little bit. To be honest, I've never seen what his attitude was like when he came in. I just didn't know he was very shy and you know, at first scared to get in the ring, but now he's literally jumping in and sparring and he's willing to, you know, he can't wait to get on the pads, come out of his shell. You know, he's a lot more confident, and if that's what boxing gives him as a person, then that's great.
I'm Brian Rose, and I'm part of the Resilience Revolution.
Well done, Cody. Keep up the good work. And thanks, Brian. We'll be making sure we see you soon. Now, we are joined by the Resilience Revolution's very own magician, Sam.
Sam, what have you been up to recently?
So last Friday I attended the annual magic convention at the Winter Gardens. It was really inspiring and really eye-opening. Don't you take my word for it, here's what went down. Hello, welcome to the 66th annual Blackpool Magic Convention. Today we're going to go inside, chat to magicians and find out how resilience and magic can be linked. So how did it go on in? We are here with Matt Edwards, one of the finalists for Britain's Got Talent, and he's creeping me out right now.
Sorry, I get excited when I meet people.
You know what, you like me? I get excited.
Thanks, mate. Let's hug it out. Let's hug it out, mate.
That's 2 hugs from Matt Edwards in one day. That's brilliant.
We're not missing.
So like, what inspired you to get into magic? What sort of was the force that pushed you into it?
I think for me, I think the thing that really pushed me into magic is that feeling you get when you show someone a trick and they go, like, that's kind of like a real powerful, like, superhero moment, isn't it? And when I was a kid, I think it was the linking rings I had, tiny linking rings, and when I shoo my dad and I freaked him out, that just gave me the motivation just to carry on.
Okay, so do you have any advice for people trying to get into magic?
I think it's like, do you know what, it's funny you say that, it's really difficult. I think the best advice I can give anyone that wants to do magic, or if you're already into magic, is this. If you can enjoy what you do, everyone will run with it. That's the best piece of advice I can give you.
So would you agree that in magic you also have to like be patient and resilient? Like practicing and learning and going out to perform?
If you want to be a good magician, practice is the key. Practice, 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 practice. Any magician in the world will tell you that. You can go and buy a trick, you can learn one off YouTube if you want, but it won't be very good until you practice and practice and practice some more. Practice until you get bored of it. That's when you know you're good.
So thank you for your time. It's been
you, mate.
pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure to meet you too, man. Rock and roll. Merry Christmas.
And finally, have you ever wanted to meet the man with the most resilient chickens in the world? Well, that's exactly what you're about to do.
This is no joke. He really has the most resilient chickens in the world.
Penny, how does it feel to be the most resilient chicken in the world? Meet Penny, Peggy and Pearl, 3 of the most resilient chickens in the world. Hi Patrick, so how does it feel to have the most resilient chickens in the world?
Yeah, it's pretty good. They're good girls. They return our care with some fresh eggs every day, which is nice. They're seem quite content in the little den there.
So what do you do to maintain the den?
Just keep changing it around, put the Christmas trees in after Christmas, keep it clean, make sure they've got fresh water, fresh food sort of every day, and then clean out their hay and sawdust, which keeps the inside of the coop nice and tidy.
And what resilient moves do you and the chickens make on a daily basis? We've already talked about good enough how you have to be brave to hold Penny like that.
Yeah, being brave. I suppose that having a laugh with the dog, they just chase each other really. The dog will chase them, they chase the dog.
How do you find the chickens, Ralph? Are you a fan? Good morning everyone. I'm here outside Blackpool Tower, next to the beautiful piers, where we've been greeted by some beautiful sunshine today. So obviously I've come prepared because I've got my shorts on, I'm ready for some exercise and fresh air. However, later on in the day there's going to be an increase in wind due to the dual vortex which is breaking up around Ben Nevis, which is going to actually bring some of the coldest weathers we've had this winter. Can you believe it? So I've got my jacket and jumper just in case. So for now, enjoy the sunshine in your shorts, but later on today, get your woolly coats on and get inside in front of the fire. Back to you, Danielle and Craig in the studio.
Wow, what a show! Some truly amazing stories. Well, that's all from us folks.
We hope you enjoyed the show and don't forget to join the Resilience Revolution for more Headstart content. Check out the links here. See you soon.
Bye.